All right, welcome to the premiere of the college tour. My name is Devin Fulton, and I'm going to be your MC for the evening. And so before I get into the program, who here likes impressions? Dang it. I can't do impressions, so you're out of luck. So, as your MC, I'm basically just the Temu version of Mr. Clean, introducing the students up here. And I guess just one final thought before I jump into the actual programming and stop giving everyone heart palpitations. I'm always humbled by working with students and working at Casper College. And also as a male in his late 20s, I'm also always humbled walking around on campus physically with all the hills, but more so by these turkeys. I always have these thoughts, I don't know if y'all ever have those thoughts of like, if I was ever surrounded, I would just like drop these karate moves and whatnot. I still unfortunately have those thoughts from when I was 5. And then I was walking down the alley and I saw like 3 turkeys and cowardice entered my body. So through all the great ways, I am humbled working here at Casper College, and I'm delighted tonight to be your host. And of course, if you could please leave a Yelp review for my services at the end of the night, that would be wonderful. Just use promo code CC Student Food Pantry. All right, so back to the program. So tonight we are sharing some true stories and real student perspectives. A student's perspective is the most important feedback for those of us that work at the college. So the college tour, let's talk about it. Each episode of the college tour tells the story of what life is truly like at a college campus. And it goes across the country and even around the world. I know they've filmed episodes in like Texas and all those places. So from academics, housing, sports, career preparation, campus life, student life, location, and much, much more. The College Tour is a TV series you can find on Amazon Prime Video and wherever else it is streamed. You'll find more information on their website at, write this down, thecollegetour.com. All right, so the College Tour helped us bring out Casper College's story through our very own students' perspectives. And quickly, we'll introduce Alex Boylan. And so really quickly, the College Tour was created by Alex Boylan, Lisa Hennessy, and Burton Roberts, an award-winning team of entrepreneurs known for telling the work in television and social media and tech, and united by a share of love, education, and adventure. The idea was sparked by Alex when he took his niece to several college visits, and he noticed on these college visits that visit wasn't like really telling the entire story about the college, and so it sparked this passion in him to like get video footage and work closely with all the different departments to like truly tell the story. And if you've ever been on a college campus, you know that just a 30-minute walk doesn't give you the entire story. It gives you a great introduction, but I think rather than just the lead paragraph or the headline of an article, Alex Boylan is wanting to tell the full details. So now with the college tour, campuses like Casper College get to share their unique stories in a way that's real, relatable, and inspiring. We think you'll love what they centered or captured about our community. And plus, we're the first ones in Wyoming. All right, so we got a 2-minute premiere video from Alex, if we want to play that thing.
Hello everyone, Alex Boylan here, host of the College Tour TV series, and I am so bummed I can't be there in person for this incredible premiere. But trust me, I am with you in spirit. Tonight's all about celebrating something special, the amazing students of Casper College. Now, if you've seen the college tour before, you know we travel the country visiting colleges and universities, sharing real stories from real students. But let me tell you, when we landed in Casper, Wyoming, we discovered something truly unique. Casper College isn't just a campus, it's a community, a place where education for a lifetime isn't just a motto, it's a way of life. In this episode, you're going to meet 10 incredible students who open their hearts to share their journeys. They talk about everything from hands-on learning and state-of-the-art facilities to exploring the wild beauty of Wyoming right in their backyard. And of course, they'll show you why Casper College is the best value in higher education, offering over 130 plus programs designed to set you up for success, whether you're heading straight into a career or transferring to a 4-year university. But here's the real magic. It's the people. The faculty, staff, students at Casper College embody a student-first philosophy that's impossible to miss. They're not just here to teach, they're here to lift you up, support you, and help you achieve your dreams. So tonight, sit back, relax, and enjoy the very first look episode of the College Tour, streaming soon on Amazon Prime Video. And to all the students featured, you absolutely crushed it. This is your night. Let's go, T-Birds. Enjoy the show, everyone.
All right, so this is the part where I will start adding some more dynamic and energy to my voice. If y'all are okay with that. I feel like these students deserve like a more sportsy style introduction if you'd like that. Can I get this mic on? Mic check, mic check. Hey, thank you. All right, so first, we've got a special guest tonight. Crafted from greatness, embodying the student spirit. Come out to the stage, Thunder! Thunder is the newest member of our Casper College family, and like mentioned, he exudes school spirit. He's there to high-five you all at every single event, and he is here, so give it up for Thunder. All right, well, Thunder's pretty cool. Let's talk about the real stars. The stars are shining so bright from this college tour that their shadows are already on the wall. So, first off, hailing from Shoshone, Wyoming, come out to the stage, Wyatt Edis. Wyatt Edis wanted a walkout song, so just think of Thunderstruck from AC/DC is playing in your head. He's a freshman at Casper College, majoring in secondary education and history. He's starring in a segment in this called The First Year Perspective. All right, next up, comes from Clark, Wyoming, and even comes from way back east, Lucy Jane Krim. Lucy Jane is a sophomore at Casper College, majoring in journalism communications. If you've read the Chinook at any point in your time, you've read Lucy Jane's work. She stars in a segment called Hands-On Learning and Career Readiness. Next up, coming from Sheridan, Wyoming, Dawson Pater. He's a freshman at Casper College, majoring in both health science and strategic communications. He's starring in a segment called Campus Involvement with a Purpose. All right, next up, graduating in 2024 with a degree in forensic science, Caitlin Flower. So typical of Wyoming in March, the flowers don't show up yet. She couldn't make it tonight, so my apologies there. But it's still worth noting, she graduated in 2024 with a degree in forensic science, but has returned to pursue her health science and pre-med degrees. Her segment is titled Life After College. And then also couldn't make it tonight, Hayel Reyes. He's a Casper native, and he's a freshman soccer athlete majoring in chemistry. And if you don't remember, Hayel Reyes also was one of the 3 soccer players that played on our basketball team. So he's probably out there playing in like an Olympic sport right now, filling in the gap over there as well. All right, hopefully this one gives it away for the next student. Let's just say she rocks. Valerie Liska. So she majors in geology and geographic information systems. She's a sophomore at Casper College, and her segment is titled Affordability in the Sciences. All right, next up, from Glen Rock, or as a Glen Rock alumni likes to call it, Glenstone, Keely Shea Otterbach. She's a sophomore majoring in nursing and health sciences at Casper College. Her segment is titled Casper College Experience. And then finally, from Pine Bluffs, Alex Head. He's a freshman majoring in secondary education and history. His segment is titled Inspired Learning and Affordability. I plot twist, we got two more. The page just ended there, that's unprofessional on my end. All right. Coming from Lingle, Wyoming, Jordan Napier. If you ever used the band app at the beginning of the year, Jordan was one of our most prominent photographers. She's a freshman majoring in psychology. Her segment is titled Belonging in Campus Resources. And then finally, ballin' out of control all the way from Akron, Ohio, Ethan Connery. He plays basketball here and is majoring in general studies. His segment is athletics. All right, so we are going to transition now to student Q&A. So once y'all take a seat, I'm sure all of you are interested in how the students came to the television stars for Casper College. So for the next 10 minutes, we'll give you a chance to ask them questions about the auditions, writing scripts, and coming up with their message, and filming. So now's your chance to ask questions, so ask away. I'll just be waddling around the stage or the crowd to get you the microphone. So who's got a question for the crew? All right, I'll ask the first question to get us started. And then I saw your hand up. All right, perfect. And if you want to announce yourself, just name and ask away.
I'm Chrissy Hergert. I am actually Jordan Napier's mom. So I guess my question is actually to everyone. I'm trying to think of how I want to say it. In this experience, is there something that you found out about yourself while filming it?
And remember, there are microphones under the chairs.
And no pressure. You don't have to think. You don't.
I'll start, I guess. I learned, to take risks and that I like to be on camera.
I don't think I really learned anything new about myself, but I was also concussed 2 days before we filmed. So I learned that I actually have a really good memory when I have a concussion. I could remember my script, so that's valid.
I learned that trying new things is good.
For me, it was more acting is hard and it's not as easy as it looks on film. So more respect to the popular and celebrities.
For my thing, I've learned some more great rock puns. So I guess that's learning something, but I would agree with you on that one.
What it means to stand up for something and loving something with your whole heart and being able to communicate about it to the whole world.
I think the first thing I learned is that I do a lot better on the other side of the camera. Also, I think that I learned it's a good thing to take risks, try new things, even when it's really scary.
I also just love being on camera, and I loved when they followed me around everywhere.
All right, who else do we got for a question?
I don't know if you want to answer that question. What do you say?
Blake, it could be about anything related to their experience going on an Amazon original series show. Got a question? All right. I didn't know if you needed to make up your mind.
How do y'all feel about being on Amazon?
I really love it. More people get to hear what I have to say.
I think it's great. It will look really good on a portfolio. It's a fun, not very many people can say that they've had this experience.
I totally agree. It's kind of scary, but also at the same time, wicked cool.
I guess it's exciting. I'm excited to shout out the geology department and hopefully get more interest in that. So.
Oh my goodness, I am so excited. This was something that was on my bucket list. So I just went home and I checked that baby off. And yeah, my face is forever in the media and national TV. So pretty excited.
I think it's pretty lit.
I'm low-key terrified. I don't want my face out there that much. But I'm also really I'm really mad at Amazon. I'm sorry. I'm really mad at Amazon right now because low-key they delayed my package and it could have got here like literally a week ago. So.
I thought the first time I'll be on TV was for basketball, so that's gonna have to wait. So this is pretty cool though. But Casper College Athletics is on YouTube, so that counts.
All right, we got a next question from Chris.
So if you could share a little bit about the point in time in which you decided to audition for the event. What motivated you to audition? And I think I heard an answer from a couple of you already, but I'm interested.
I'll start this one, I guess. My coach just said I should try it, and then I just did it. So, and I got the part, so yeah.
I wasn't planning on auditioning because I was busy and I didn't have enough time. And then Wyatt and Alex came up to me and they're like, yo, we auditioned for this. You should audition. And I was like, I already missed the deadline. And then they sent out another email and they're like, hey guys, we're giving you a second chance. And I was like, this is my calling. And so I auditioned. It was a really awful video. I deleted it instantly. Like it was that bad. And they still took me, so that's good.
I only auditioned because Wyatt did, if I'm being honest.
I auditioned, yeah, like I said before, it was on my bucket list. Initially, I was like, I don't know about that. And like she said, I took so many videos and then deleted them, and I was like, okay, this one's good enough. So.
A big reason why I auditioned is because we have a pretty good geology department here, and I feel like for the geosciences as a whole, there's not a lot of people and interest currently, and the job market is really growing. My goal is to try to keep as many people in the geoscience as possible, so I thought the best way to get the word out about our awesome geoscience department is to go on and audition. And so they picked me, and I'm very glad. Then got to talk about like the mammoth and all that, so pretty fun stuff.
Mine's kind of cheesy, but I wanted to inspire kids who are in the foster system like I was. And growing up, I realized or felt like I was just like a number in the system. So I wanted to inspire future kids who think that just because they come from nothing, they can't be anything, that you can totally do anything.
The first reason I auditioned was because I love Casper College, but kind of what pushed me is that I was walking in the Union building and Tom was like, hey, scan this QR code. So I scanned it and I ended up auditioning and getting the part, and I mean, I'm excited. It was fun. Just one of those things. I wasn't expecting it. I was just trying to walk to class, but Tom's really persuasive, so.
Mine's kind of similar. I was walking in the Union, and he said to scan the QR code. And I was like, I'd love to be on TV. And then I convinced Alex to be on TV with me, and then we convinced Jordan, so that's pretty cool.
All right, we got the next question from Teresa. This is microphone DoorDash.
So first of all, on behalf of Casper College faculty, thank you for doing this, and thank you for positively representing Casper College. I think that's important. I don't know if we get enough of that positive story out, so I just really appreciate that. So here's a hard question from a math teacher. Sum it up in one sentence. The message you hope you personally got through this show. In one sentence, you personally, what would be the message you hope that your little clip got to the general public?
I hope mine was, I guess I was really scared I couldn't do like outside stuff, and I'm living in a big town like Casper, and I still could, so maybe something like that. Like you can still be this outside, interactive guy and live in a town like this.
Oh my goodness. I would say taking your education into your own hands and having hands-on learning opportunities come from it. That's all I can say.
Coming from somewhere where you don't have a lot of support, starting at a community college where the teachers know you by name and there's like super great support systems, that you should go to Casper.
I'm hoping that I got the message across that the geoscience department at Casper College rocks.
That while college is supposed to enhance your future, that friendships and like who you surround yourself with socially makes a difference.
That the people at Casper College are great people.
My message was that Casper College is definitely one of the most accepting places that you can go college-wise.
My message was within athletics and just seeing how far sport can take you, and being able to like bet on yourself and take risks. And on top of that, just being a part of a community can change lives.
I got a question if y'all don't mind. I will forget it if I don't ask it right now. So when filming, was there any like fumbles or like something silly that happened that you're hoping like, did that make it on camera? Like, I guess, are there any Easter eggs that we should be looking for?
I think there was a scene where I was with Coach Parks doing something, just joking around, so maybe that made the cut.
I don't think any of like our funny bits made the cut, but while we were recording, me and my roommate have a segment, and as you're watching it, just imagine the director yelling at you, "All right, guys, smile, laugh, tickle each other, and have a cuddle party." And it was really awkward. So if you see any like awkward smiles on our face, I promise we love each other. It was just having a tickle fight was, a little awkward.
When I was on my longboard, I hit a rock and I fell, but I don't think that made it. Or when I was filming my personal part, some lady kept microwaving things, and we had to do it like 30 different times.
I tripped and I fell as well. So I'm like 95% sure that didn't make the cut.
I kept on messing up my lines, but I have some like I kept on messing up like the rock puns I put in there, so that was kind of embarrassing.
For my one-on-one segment, they filmed me outside and it was super windy that day, and I really hope I don't look bald.
When we were recording my segment, it was in the Union Building, and we were trying to go over the lines, and I'm not even exaggerating, probably every minute someone would walk down the stairs, walk right into where we were recording, and we had to stop. Okay, let's do that scene over again.
I didn't have any like crazy thing happen. In mine, I'm fly fishing. I didn't tie my fly on that well, and it came off almost immediately, and I was a little scared they would notice it. But
All right, next question.
My name is Lola Philo, and I was just wondering what
your guys' favorite part of filming was.
My favorite part of filming was I got Alex and Jordan to do it with me, and so we basically just hung out for like 2 days straight. Like we were longboarding, we were hanging out, we went to the not the lake, the river, and we were fishing and stuff. So just got to hang out with my friends and being on camera for like 2 or 3 days straight. So that was pretty cool.
Honestly, my favorite part of recording was the crew for the college tour. They were great. They were so fun to be around. They were very funny. They made the whole process feel, I mean, it's obviously something that can be really stressful, but they made it feel comfortable. So that was probably my favorite part of filming.
I like that we got to personalize our segments. They weren't like, here's a script, read it. We got to write like truly what we felt about the school, and that was super cool.
Yeah, I liked, I mean, I feel like I've been repeating the same 5 things over, but I liked talking about the geology department, and because that's something I'm very passionate about. So I was very happy to be like filming in the Tate, showing off all the cool specimens we have. So I think that was pretty fun.
I just like being on camera. It was it was really what an experience. So.
When Jordan was filming her part, Wyatt and I were kind of messing around with coffee and Snickers in the background. I thought that was pretty great.
They actually spilled hot chocolate all over the writing center. So, but my favorite part was probably also I just got Alex and Wyatt and Alexa, which is my roommate, to just be in my segment. And so I got to be in theirs and in mine, and I was literally just like skipping classes for like 2 days straight and hanging out with them and longboarding and, you know, all that fun stuff.
My favorite part was probably just being able to share a little bit of part of my journey and my story to an audience that probably wouldn't reach normally. So.
All right. Next up, and then I think this is probably last question. All right, take it away, Brad.
Sounds real fun. And so what did you learn about Casper College that you didn't know?
I think before I started filming, I knew every in and out of Casper College, so I don't think I learned anything new.
I was assigned the student resources or like campus resources, and I had actually never been to like the STEM Center or the Writing Center, any of those. So I learned all about those when I was recording, and I got to talk to some of the people in the counseling. So I didn't even like, I knew we had that stuff, but like not really. So I learned about that.
Just like the in-depths of like the department, the education department, and like the in-depths of like how Casper runs and all that.
I would say, yeah, how many like little rooms are in each building. It's definitely bigger than it looks on the outside.
I learned more about our museum, the Tate Museum, while I was filming. I knew like our mammoth was pretty like monumental, but I didn't know it was like the world's largest and most complete, so of the Columbian mammoth. So I learned a lot about how many cool specimens and how unique our Tate Museum is. That was pretty cool.
I'm a student ambassador, so I give tours to prospective students, and so they only get my point of view, but it's cool to, I'm excited to see everyone else's point of view and what everyone else thinks of the college.
I think this is something I already knew, but I just want to give a little shout out to them, just how hard the PR department works. So I work with them, so I know that, but especially with the recording process of this, all of that, they work so hard and they do a lot behind the scenes that you might not realize. So that was probably might be my little, what I learned extra of what they do.
I'm with Jordan. I did not know we had a writing center, so that was pretty cool to learn about.
All right, thank you all for asking questions. So now, what you all came here to see for the very first time, but before, you can't watch this from that angle, so please find a spot in the crowd, and everyone give it up for our stars of the evening. And showcase those really cool plaques that y'all got. It's cool. Anywhere in this, wherever you're most comfortable.